We are out here celebrating our first century of service, and we're just having a birthday party, essentially.
I just need to stamp your hands.
Mr. Wharton, how are you?
Helping out here at the pancake breakfast at the Anoka Fairgrounds.
I got the pancake job.
It's a wonderful opportunity to volunteer and raise funds for the community.
Pancakes in the morning, spaghetti at night, everything in Lions Club will be all right.
We've got Pack a Patrol car, and that addresses our hunger.
Check about this.
We always collect our glasses for vision.
And we transfer them to Rochelle, Wisconsin, where they actually grade them and send them on mission trips.
There we go, that's what we needed. We're here for the Kids Sight Vision screening.
Gotcha, Maxwell.
It's a great service for families.
It's a big smile.
Yes.
Our focus is age 6 months to 6 years. Try and catch them before they get to school while they're working on eye-hand coordination and learning their letters.
Not all bees make honey. Honeybees make honey.
We had this master gardener talking about the environment and bees.
The puppet show is fun and everyone gets a big kick out of it.
Wow!
So there's plenty of activities that are happening that day at the stadium.
Childhood cancer is another project that we're working for.
We're here today with our Special Olympics athletes playing unified bocce ball, helping to promote the connection between Special Olympics and Lions.
All right, so it's going to be a tiny little pitch.
Everybody knows somebody that has diabetes. We need to step up, and we feel that since Lions is a worldwide organization, we can do something about it and impact people around the world.
Thanks for helping out.
That's what life is all about, giving back to your community, giving back to the world.
Childhood cancer is one of our newest global causes. We are concerned about the future and the health of our children. Take a look at this.
Will is full of life. He's a pretty special kid.
It was a Saturday morning, and he was jumping on the bed, having a good time. That's when my wife noticed that his right leg was swollen.
And I watched him play that whole day, and I thought, there's something really wrong. I could just feel it in my soul that there was something wrong with him.
That day, we didn't even get an answer from that local hospital. I don't think they really knew.
We went to the Children's Hospital, and they admitted us in the ER. So as soon as they said oncology, I knew that my son probably had cancer. 4 years old.
We were told that it was Ewing sarcoma, which is a very rare, actually, bone cancer.
I knew it happened to children, but it wouldn't happen to my child. It just couldn't. You think childhood cancer, and you think, I don't know if my child's gonna make it, because 1 out of 5 kids, they don't.
I love you. I love you.
He went through chemotherapy, radiation, MRI scans, CT scans, blood transfusions, multiple surgeries actually.
Research is the key. They can test better, less toxic drugs for our kids. That's gonna save them one day.
We need any resources that we can, and I think Lions International is doing an amazing thing by stepping up.
One of the global initiatives from Lions Club International is childhood cancer.
How are you?
It really tears at my heartstrings to see the families and mainly the kids suffer. And we want to end that suffering.
My granddaughter is a survivor. I would like to help other children survive.
It shows them that they're not alone.
thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, and to continue fighting for their life.
We want to show Lions how important it is to fight childhood cancer.
If Lions clubs around the world participated, we would make outstanding differences.
Through the treatment, Will is currently 10 months, no evidence of disease.
Look at the turtle, Will! I got to see a turtle!
I can't believe all the things he's went through, and he still holds his head up every day, and he wants to have fun. He's a kid.
Now he's healthy and we celebrate.
He's gonna continue to fight.
Hi everyone, my name is Beth Smith. I'm a program specialist in the New and Emerging Initiatives Department of LCIF, here to talk with you about our cause area of childhood cancer. Every 2 minutes, a child is diagnosed with cancer. In the United States, nearly 1 out of every 285 children are diagnosed with cancer by the age of 20. While there have been really incredible strides and progress in treatment and survival rates for children with cancer in the United States, it is still incredibly devastating for the child, the family, and really the entire community when a child is diagnosed with cancer. And so LCIF has launched a childhood cancer pilot grant program to help support families during these really difficult times. Grants are available up to $150,000 to support Lions projects focused on equipment and infrastructure. For example, Lions in Wisconsin are doing multiple projects. They are renovating waiting rooms and exam rooms, purchasing furniture and interactive games to help make, these hours that children spend in clinics just a little bit more comfortable. And similarly, Lions in Illinois are constructing an indoor playground at a cancer clinic. It's going to be a custom-built playground to allow for children with limited mobility or children who need to have an IV on them at all times to be able to use this playground. They're also purchasing iPads and other games to help support learning and fun for, not only the children, but their siblings and really their entire families who are spending days at cancer clinics. And so I just want to take an opportunity to say thank you to you. Thank you so much for everything that you do. We know that these projects would not be possible without all of your generous support and the hard work that you do. If childhood cancer is something that you are particularly passionate about, or if you have some ideas for a project in your community, don't hesitate to reach out and contact us. Our email address is new.emerging@lionsclubs.org. Thank you so much.
I think when bad things happen, people benefit from feeling like there's somebody out there that cares. Camp Sunshine is a retreat for families of kids with life-threatening illnesses and bereaved families. After 9/11, Camp Sunshine ran 5 programs for families in which a parent died on 9/11.
Our Lions Club members went up and helped with the camp.
The Lions made the program happen, and they really helped sustain it between 2002 and 2005.
We financially supported them with help from Lions Club International Foundation.
Without that funding, it never would have come to be, and I think it really was the Lions who helped us in the communities to connect to people and to know what families had been impacted, and so it was several dimensions of Lions support that I think was helpful for people, and I think could be helpful in any situation in which such bad things happen.
Probably one of the most meaningful things a Lion can do when you have somebody that just suffered a disaster, just to look in their eyes and just listen to them and say, it's okay, we're here with you.
Kindness matters. That's the first step in helping. It may be that if you're in the middle of a crisis, support from a stranger actually has even greater meaning, and I think helping itself sparks a certain kind of energy and a certain kind of hopefulness.
When something happens, a crisis happens, when there's something negative going on in the world, we can be the positive thing to make people's lives a little bit better. And when we do that, not only makes their lives better, but affects us as a human being.
Hey everyone, Lion Scott here. I'm gonna take my tone down a little bit to give a real special thanks. We have had two people step up to be what we are now calling the ambassadors of the Tell-A-Thon, the first two in history. And what these ambassadors do is they are donating a large sum of money. And with these two ambassadors donating, we have now gotten our total up to over $300,000. We are at $310,000, and that is due to these two very special ambassadors of the Tell-A-Thon. We need to give a special shout out and thanks to past International Director Dave Roberts and past District Governor Marie Cunning. The two of you have shown us what it takes to give a lot. I know not everyone is in that position, so thank you for doing what you can. Maybe you weren't even in that position, but you did it. But what you have done is you have shown us that we can all reach into our pockets to help this organization that we all love so much, that we're all a part of. So maybe you don't have enough to be an ambassador, but we actually think everyone who drops even a penny in is an ambassador of the Lions Clubs International. But let's see if we can get a couple more of those large ambassadors. But my goodness, once again, to Dave and Marie, thank you so much for being those ambassadors. See ya at the next update. And now to introduce our most special musical performance of the Tell-A-Thon. That's right, it's you. Believe it? Well, guess what? During the pandemic, we all had to find new creative ways to connect. And thanks to Lion Jody and her husband Dale at the Burmester Bar, they began to create these socials. And they did it in part with the new Lions Virtual. Lions Virtual is what's bringing you this Tell-A-Thon. So, what did they do? Well, we connected socially and then emotionally by creating this very special song. Sit back, have a listen, sing along if you can, sway from side to side, and enjoy this performance of We Serve the World.
There comes a time when we heed a certain call, when the world must serve each other as one. There are people suffering, and it's time to lend a hand to life, the greatest gift of all. And we will go on volunteering day by day. We're the folks who choose to make a change. We are all a
Awesome, baby! Yeah! Yeah! Awesome! Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Woo-hoo!
Yes. Well, hello from the Great White North. It's a great honor to participate in this telethon with all our friends from the USA to raise funds for Campaign 100. As you all know, the philosophy of Campaign 100 is to raise funds that will empower our clubs to have a greater service impact in their communities. I have no doubt that in each of our communities, in both our countries, a number of LCIF's core service areas needs to be addressed by our local Lions clubs. We all know someone in our community who suffers from diabetes. In Canada, 1 person in 3 has diabetes or pre-diabetes conditions. Across Canada, that's 2.3 million of our fellow citizens. Now, childhood cancer is Canada's leading cause of disease-related death in children. And the average distance that a family in Canada has to travel to take their child for treatment is 400 kilometers. Now, 83% of our children with cancer survive, but let's empower our clubs to improve that statistic to 100%. Hunger continues to be a huge problem in Canada. Almost 14% of Canadian households are food insecure. It's 74% higher in our Indigenous communities. Donations to this Tell-A-Thon will enable our clubs to be empowered to help alleviate this problem. No Canadian, especially our children, should go to bed hungry. Now, climate change can't be denied. And Canada is warming at twice the global rate. Let's empower our Lions clubs, our districts, and our multiple districts to do our part to improve our environment. Please promote tree planting in all our communities as a start. The COVID-19 pandemic continues to ravage our people on both sides of the border. The closure of our schools has created some serious mental health issues for our children. Our world-renowned Lions Quest program can help to address those issues. So please donate so Lions Quest can expand its reach to help our children. You know, in 1925, Helen Keller challenged Lions to become Knights of the Blind. And we accepted her challenge and have for almost a century have restored sight and improved vision for millions of our fellow human beings. However, much remains to be done. 1 in 10 Canadians over 65, and I'm in that group, has a seeing disability. And that percentage will grow with our aging population. Your donations will enable our Lions clubs to address this ongoing challenge. Floods and wildfires have devastated communities in British Columbia, Manitoba, Ontario, Quebec, Alberta, and Atlantic Canada, virtually every corner of our nation. And LCIF has been there immediately, and is always there after the other agencies and the media have left. Your donations to the Tell-A-Thon will empower our Lions clubs to continue to care. We have so much to do and can only do with your help. So please open your hearts, open your wallets, and empower our Lions clubs to have a greater and more meaningful impact in the service we provide in all of our communities. In 1962, President Kennedy addressed our Canadian Parliament, and he said these words: "Geography has made us neighbors, but history has made us friends. As friends, as neighbors, let's together raise funds so Lions will continue to be the largest and most responsive service club organization in North America and indeed in the world." Thank you.
We got another caller. VP, listen, they told me you would know him as soon as we turn it on. There's only one way to figure this out. Let's turn it on.
Let's turn it on.
Let's do it.
Hey, Doug, LeVar Burton here with a message of thanks and praise to you. Doug, your leadership of the Lions Club, your inspirational commitment to community service, the kindness with which you deal with everyone, all of these and more are reasons that you are both loved and respected in your community. Keep up the good work, brother. I'll see you next time, but you don't have to take my word for it.
Well, I'm going to ask you, do you know who that was?
Okay.
Do you?
No.
Reading Rainbow.
Okay.
Star Trek.
Okay.
And I'll take you even further back.
Where?
Roots. We are a multi-generational organization.
Wow.
That was wonderful to hear from LeVar Burton. Wow, this is an awesome Tell-A-Thon. We could go on for hours and hours and hours.
They keep calling.
You got any more?
Let's see.
The rope of service means we all have to pull together. You can give a little bit of money and help us pull the rope of service.
Together. Give today.
Campaign 100 model clubs are powerful sources of financial support in our call to serve humanity. Support that results in club recognition and LCIF grants for your important service. And the best part, your club's ability to reach model club status and earn recognition is closer than you think. The first step is calculating your club's financial commitment. The formula is simple: 500 multiplied by the number of club members. For example, if a club has 10 members, the total commitment is $5,000 US. Or if a club has 25 members, the total commitment is $12,500. Here's where it gets exciting. While the deadline to fulfill the club's commitment is June of 2023, club donations since July 2017 apply towards the goal. That's almost 5 years to reach the model club financial commitment of $12,500 for a 25-member club. So, let's discuss how a club can reach their goal. When the sample club's treasurer begins thinking about various sources of funds, it doesn't take long to find $3,900 in donations since mid-2017. And with validation of this from LCIF Donor Services, the club was excited and quickly began thinking of more ways to add to its total. The club planned to recognize 3 members with Melvin Jones Fellowships by 2023, adding $3,000 more. Donated $2,400 it saved by attending a Lions event online, and even asked its favorite local print shop to donate to the club. With $2,200 remaining, 5 members began giving automatic monthly donations of $10, and 3 others gave one-time gifts of $100. Having just $1,400 left to go, the club kept the momentum going. With $1,000 available for a treasury gift and a quick online fundraiser, the club knew it could surpass its goal. Signing its commitment form, the club earned its first model club recognition, was recognized again after officially donating the funds, which exceeded the club's original goal. And yet again with a 200% model club plaque in mid-2023 upon fulfilling its financial commitment. Becoming a model club is closer than you might think, and more rewarding than you'd expect. Visit lionsclubs.org/modelclubs or contact your LCIF coordinator today.
Hello, Lions. I'm past International Director Ted River. This is my wife, Lion Ann, from the Tallyville Naaman's Lions Club. It gives us great pleasure to introduce or to welcome Vice President Doug Alexander, who served the same time we did on the board. We were, as far as I know, the first Lions Club in Delaware to become a model Lions Club, and we have completed our donation. But I think we have inspired some other Lions Clubs, and it gives us great pleasure to introduce the Lord Baltimore Lions Club, who has one of the newer model clubs. Come on in, guys.
Good afternoon. I am Jack Bauer, President of Lord Baltimore Lions Club 22D, and we are proud to support the mission of Lions Club International in their support of the Campaign 100. And this is our commitment to become a model club and hope to encourage other clubs in our district to also become model clubs. Now I'd like to introduce Pastor to Governor Carl Goody.
And First Vice President, I'm also the chairman or the co-chair for 22D for the southern part of the state for the LCIF, our Campaign 100. So it really does my heart well to see that my club is supporting me in that way. But the other thing is that when we decided to do this, with the COVID this year, things are so different. We're not going to have a regular 75th anniversary like we usually would. So we have dedicated this year a year of service. And what better way than to start our 75th year as Lions Club and becoming a model club and supporting Lions locally and around the world. And at this time, I would like to introduce another new model club from the northern part of the state, the Claymont Lions Club.
Well, can I thank you guys first before the Claymont Club comes forward?
Sure can.
On behalf of Lions Clubs International Foundation and me serving as first vice president of our great association, I would like to thank the Lord Baltimore Lions Club for becoming a model club. And what better way than during your 75th anniversary to step up. Thank you so much. And to other clubs out there, what a wonderful way to support Campaign 100. If you are having a significant anniversary, why not become a model club if you're not already a model club? Thank you so much.
Thank you. Now at this time, we'd like to bring forward the Claymont Lions Club, a club from the northern part of the state, so we're well represented. And come on up, guys and girls.
Vice President Doug, it's an honor. I have the biggest mouth and I like to talk, so I'll run with it. I happen to be the president of the Claymont Club, and with me we have Gail Krebs, who's a vice president. She's also a cabinet secretary too. We have PCC Don LeCates with us. He's also our LCIF chairperson. We have Vice President Amanda Speechley, and we also have past District Governor Ken Chu. Ken Chu was the inspiration for this. He is the, Ken, tell me who you are.
I'm the co-chair for the northern part of Delaware, along with my counterpart, past District Governor Carl Goode. And this, by the way, is the 5th and 6th model club that we have now in Delaware. 36 clubs, 6 of them are now model clubs.
All right, very nice.
And we've also completed 100% of our pledge as a district for Campaign 100.
All right. Well, you're certainly to be congratulated for that.
Really beautiful. At this time, I'm going to turn it over to past PCC Don. He's going to present you with our paperwork.
Okay.
First Vice President Doug, it gives me great pleasure to present to you our Model Club Commitment Form. And we're fortunate to be in a club where we recognize not only the needs of our community, but the needs of the world in general. So I'm going to present this to you and want to thank you for being here today, and we look forward to doing our commitment.
This is awesome. Lions, step up to the plate. Take a lead from this Lions Club. If you're not already a model club, consider becoming a model club and supporting Lions Clubs International Foundation. As we know, during this time of the pandemic, the need for our services are even greater. And through your support, by you supporting this Tell-A-Thon, or by you becoming a model club, you can even write in now and let us know that your club is making that pledge to become a model club. And we will be in touch. We will follow up to make sure that you live up to that pledge. So please, step up and become a model club. Help us achieve our goal of raising $300 million so we can continue to serve all around the world. We'll live out our motto of we serve, and where there's a need, there's a lion. Thank you so much.
Hello, my name is Joe Gaffigan. I am a lion. I am a lion, and I have been
for 40 years as of this coming June of 2021. Campaign 100 is, in my opinion, the greatest humanitarian challenge of my lifetime. So it's Lions pride. And you know something else? When Lions decide they're going to do something, they never fail. We never fail. The history of our service goes back to Campaign Site First at the very beginning, the early 1990s, when we asked the clubs of the world and members of the world to raise $130 million to fight blindness and for site restoration, blindness prevention. We didn't raise $130 million. Last number I heard was we raised over $148 million. Then came Campaign Site First 2. The Lions of the world were asked to raise $150 million. Well, we didn't. We went over $200 million. It's Lions pride. It's humanitarian service at its best, and it's something every Lion, whether you just joined yesterday or you've been in the association for 75 years, should be proud of. So yes, Campaign 100 is a wonderful, glorious challenge. We are going to meet the worldwide goal of 300 million, and you heard it here first, we're going to exceed it. Why? Because we're Lions.
Lion Scott here again to warm up your heart with another story about our club and how we can expand and grow into this new century. Well, let me tell you all about when Lions shine. Right now, I am surrounded by a bunch of wonderful serving Lions. And what we realize is that as we are out there making the world a better place and serving, well, other people happen to see it. One of those people happens to be someone who works right here in this building with us, and her name is Alexis Cuffey. Well, Alexis had watched some of the Lionism happening around here and eventually decided to join, filled out her applications, but due to the pandemic, it was really challenging to find a time to properly induct her into the club. Well, what better way to induct her than in front of the entire leadership staff of Multiple District 22. That's us here in Delaware. So we thought we would surprise her and have Vice President Doug Alexander induct her right in front of some of the people that brought us all into Lionism. Let's continue this tradition by continuously opening the doors to more Lions so that we can serve larger and further out. Ladies and gentlemen, check this out.
Alexis, you have been invited to become a part of the world's largest service organization, Lions Clubs International. 1.4 million Lions around the world in more than 200 countries and regions. Our motto is simply, we serve. We look for that opportunity to make a difference in the lives of those less fortunate. I trust that you've already been introduced to who we are in your prospective club, and you're ready to make that commitment. Are you ready to become a Lion?
Absolutely.
Well, raise your right hand and say your name where I say mine. I, Douglas Alexander.
I, Alexis Cuffey.
Do solemnly promise.
Do solemnly promise.
To uphold the Constitution.
To uphold the Constitution.
Of Lions Clubs International.
Of Lions Club International.
The Constitution.
The Constitution.
Of Multiple District 22.
Of Multiple District 22.
The Constitution and bylaws.
The Constitution and bylaws.
Of the Belfort.
Belfont.
Why can't I think of that? Belfont. I keep thinking of Belmont. We have Belmont Stadium in New York. Don't get out of here. I'm sorry. Can we take it from? Okay. The Constitution and bylaws.
The Constitution and bylaws.
Of the Belfont Lions Club.
Of the Belfont Lions
And I will faithfully perform.
And I will faithfully perform.
The duties of any office.
The duties of any office.
To which I'm appointed.
To which I'm appointed.
Or elected.
Or elected.
To the best of my ability.
To the best of my ability.
By the powers vested in me by Lions Clubs International. I now declare you duly inducted member of the Belfont Lions Club. Congratulations and welcome to the Lions family.
Now, how many more people can we recruit?
Since the beginning, being a Lion has meant being connected to each other, to our communities, and to the world. Now, more than ever, we have found fun and creative ways to safely come together and serve. And we will continue to remain connected Because being connected is part of who we are. And giving back to our communities and to those around the world is what we do. Join us. Connect with the Lions Club in your area. We are Lions. We serve. Visit lionsclubs.org to learn more.